Grabbed it. He's
So I
trying
wanted
to
to
learn
ask
its
you
magical properties so it
about
can enhance
multiplayer
his own
games,
feeble hypnotic powers.
and
If he
I know that you
succeeds, your
currently play a
worm
lot of
universe will be
Rush,
his playground for
but I wanted to
eternity, so
ask
it's up to
about
you to
your
stop the
first
blighter.
experience with
I'm
multiplayer
going to give you
games.
a helping
Whether
hand all the way from my humble
Overwatch was the
home,
first
Tinkle
one, or whether
Manor, on a
you've
little patch of
kind
land I
of
own
built
called
up from
Buckinghamshire.
some other
I've sent
games
my
that.
butler to scurry about in museum grounds, providing you with intel on
So
Mesmer and to supply you
the
with
first
weapons and
real
whatnot.
experience I
Your
have with
greatest
multiplayer
hope is
games,
to
I
find the
guess, would be
golden
like,
child of Wormlore.
I guess
There's one in
Halo.
every generation of worms. This
I
kid has
played that a
strange
little
Really?
bit.
Wow.
telekinetic powers
Yeah,
that
I
can
didn't play
block
it much,
Mesmer's
but I definitely
influence,
played it, and it was
even with the
mostly
stone
like,
carrot.
you know, that was
Locate
when
the
you could
brat
still
and
do
keep him
couch
safe,
co-op
yeah?
or couch
I can see
whatever.
everything
Like,
going
you
on
know,
as
you
I've
could
hacked the
still
museum's
have four people in
CCTV
the room
system.
playing the game.
I try not to level the place, as there's some nice stuff in there I want to nick.
And
Talk soon and good
also,
luck.
I mean, I know these aren't like, you don't really consider these like the same vein of multiplayer games, but playing like Dance Dance Revolution or Samba de Amigos, where, you know, it's two people playing together at the same time, uh,
Yeah.
but like, you know, sort of against each other, I guess, or just like simultaneously, not really like competing, just sort of playing at the same time.
Yeah.
Um, but really before Overwatch, I never really did much like online competitive multiplayer stuff,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, yeah. What about
Would
you?
you say that you're?
Oh, go
I
ahead.
mean, would you say that you're a big fan of
There
multiplayer
you
gaming,
are.
or?
Oh, you look
Um,
like a good chap to be in a scrap with.
y- it depends, I think. Um, I don't know. I guess not really. I prefer solo games. Really, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Single player experiences.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You know, because there's been a lot of I don't
I'll
know,
pump your jets
talk in
full
the
of gas. I'll
community, in the
piss you in the
gaming
back, and
community,
leave no one
about the disappearance of single player experiences,
Yeah.
and that we seem to be more focused on building, I would argue, not so robust multiplayer experiences, but
Right.
experiences that more focus on monetization than anything else.
Yeah. Um, yeah. You're losing like really the only people that are doing like single player, I guess, single player story type stuff. I mean, you get a lot of that from Nintendo with like, you know, Zelda games and
Yeah.
okay. Tell me what I'm doing here. Explain to me what
You
we're
are doing a
doing.
tutorial.
Okay.
So my background with multiplayer games, and this may be a little bit unfair to you, is actually with Worms.
Oh.
Worms was the very first game that I ever played that you can consider to be a multiplayer game.
Mhm.
Uh, this was back when I was in middle school, so this was a long time ago. And it was a PC game. And I have such fond memories for the series. It hasn't changed that much. Even the art style, it's very familiar. And I'm really excited that you get to experience this because it's like you're kind of jumping back into my multiplayer world a little bit.
Mhm.
And I haven't touched a Worms game in, oh my gosh, years and years and years. So this is a real treat. I'm very excited about this.
Cool.
I'm just having some trouble signing into the Twitch account.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, so hold on. There we go. I want to make sure that the name is right. So, hi, by the way.
Hello.
What's your name?
I am Lauren, and who are you?
I'm Tony. And we're the two gamers.
And today we're gaming together to get one trophy in Worms Battlegrounds.
That's correct. This is our first November 2017 PS Plus game. We apologize for missing last week's first foray into our show, but we had extenuating circumstances that meant that we could not stream, so our bad.
Yes. Sorry about that, yo. But
we'll try and make it up. We'll try and do a double sometime in November. I know that November is a weird month anyway, since we have Thanksgiving coming up next week. So our streaming schedule will be a little bit odd, but we're going to try to keep it as consistent as possible.
yes, yes, indeed.
So we are playing this as it's one of the November PS Plus free downloads for the PS4. And the hope is, by the time you've achieved this week's trophy challenge, you will have played enough of the game to get a good feel of the experience and gameplay of Worms Battleground. And you'll be able to give us an informed decision about whether this game is worth both the download space on your PlayStation 4 and the space that it takes up otherwise in our busy lives.
Cool. So,
yeah.
Here we are. I am clearly this worm called Palmer.
A great name.
It's pretty good.
Also a pretty good drink.
No. I like the name Arkwright, the guy down there with the little hat on, like the explorer hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Anyway.
So your enemies are the blue guys.
Okay.
The troglodytes, I believe the team is called. So it's currently tutorialing you on weapon selection and attacking.
Cool.
I can go ahead and tell you, there's a lot of information to give you, and a lot of this also is, again, I have this background on this game. So the original Worms, and when I played it was back in 1995, by Team 17. They've done pretty much just Worms and a couple of other little fun titles like The Escapists and Ukulele. Do you know those two names?
No.
Yeah, the Escapist is it's essentially like it's a strategy game to escape from prison or escape from some other scenario, and it's very like a pixeled character. It's almost like a strategy game. And Ukulele is a lot like Banjo-Kazooie, which was a Nintendo 64 title back in the late 90s as well. And Ukulele is sort of a callback to that series. So there's a lot of nostalgia in what Team 17 does.
Shoryuken!
Yes, I understand.
Move 8!
Unfortunately, our streamers missed out on the intro video, which included a British lady speaking. Did you ever see the series The IT Crowd?
Yes.
I'm on it.
I love that
that's
show.
narrated by Jen.
Oh.
Yeah.
I absolutely
Jen, of course,
love
is a
that
character
show.
name. The actress name is... Oh, goodness. No,
It's Catherine something, I think.
I believe it is. Catherine Parkinson.
What
But you're a big fan of that show.
I love that show so much.
Yeah, I don't know. Over the years, I've really grown a fondness for British humor.
Yeah.
But the IT Crowd is cream of the crop, and it's fun to see her voice the intro. Normally, the intros to all the Worms games, going back to '95, and there have been many others over the years, they usually focus on a British comedian, so it's nice they got her.
I'm out of here!
It's hard to explain what this game is. It's kind of a cross between Lemmings. Did you ever play Lemmings?
No.
So Lemmings was a very old school, another like a PC game where you directed a whole bunch of these creatures called lemmings to do something, and they would all do your action. But it was very easy to get them to walk over a cliff or into a trap, and so that was the whole fun of the game, was to stop your guys from killing themselves.
See ya!
And it's a cross between that and Cannon Fodder, which is kind of a shoot 'em up. So this is primarily a multiplayer kill each other game.
Cool.
The official description is a 2D artillery turn-based tactic game.
Okay.
That's helpful. Additionally, the game was released on June 3rd, 2014 for PlayStation 4. Largely just a console port of the PC game Worms Clan Wars, which was originally released August 15th of 2013. So you should be getting a handle on basic movement. Obviously, your character can move around and jump and navigate the landscape, but the whole crux of the game, of course, is selecting weapons that are best utilized excuse me, to get rid of whatever opponent is in front of you.
Yeah, it's basically just like wandering around.
Let's go.
The thing I don't like is that jump is the square button, which feels not.
You know, these games were originally, again, for the PC, so we're adopting controls that I think wasn't designed for a console, you know? So I think they had to kind of work around those restrictions, and I agree with you. The controls took a minute to get used to jumping versus firing versus selecting.
Right.
You also had a bit of disadvantage because, for me, I know all of these weapons. They all are familiar to me from the previous game, which, again, we're talking about 95. That's crazy that I remember these weapons. I played a lot of this game.
What am I supposed to be airstriking? I'm confused.
You'll have to select it just like you did the other weapons.
Right, but like what?
And your targets will be above you. At the top of the level.
Oh, here?
Incoming!
Boosh. Now, I've already said to you in previous episodes what a fan I am of them utilizing those unique little features of the PlayStation 4, like the audio coming from the controller. I just love that.
Yeah. And this museum would be on fire.
And whenever it's your turn to, well, your time to go, your turn, you know, your little worm makes a voice on the controller, or death animation will happen. I love that there's that care taken into everything that this game can do.
Uber-rich crypt robber and historical hooligan. Bit of a situation down at museum we need your help with. Usual stuff, a lunatic stage hypnotist hell-bent on world domination.
Lunatic stage hypnotist. Okay.
Lord
You know,
Crowley
as it happens.
Ring any bells?
Sure.
Me neither, but he's stolen the ancient magical artifact, the stone carrot, which led the concrete donkey on to create the Worms world eons ago. Or should that be eons ago?
So, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you play the single-player campaign
Okay.
until you feel that you have a pretty good understanding of the mechanics. As soon as you do, then I'm going to get you going on the actual trophy. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you now what you're going to be doing, but this is the first time that you and I will be competing against each other.
Okay,
Or
let me
the
tell you right
trophy.
now, I
The carrot
probably,
amplifies
what
his
if I
powers,
don't
and he's
ever
got
get the hang
stacks
of
of
this game?
hypnotized
Because
goons
I feel
lurking around
like,
the
I
exhibits
feel
and
like I
dioramas.
never,
Be
like,
smashing if
I
we pick them
know,
off.
I've seen
Up for
Worms
this?
games played
Good man.
before, and I don't know if this one is, like, similar to those or whatever, but I just feel like this is not my type of game.
Well, that's why I'm calling this trophy goal
Lord
Two
Crowley
gamers,
Mesmer's hypnotized
one
goons
trophy.
are everywhere.
One of us will get it.
I'm
I hope
starting
it's
to think
you,
man am
but
I.
if it's
Okay.
me, then it's me.
I see. Alright.
But I've hacked the museum's CCTV systems, and my butler is outside providing
So,
intel.
go through the
setting in some
story.
hopefully helpful equipment.
Really get to experience a little bit of this
He's a good man.
British Worms
Nice.
humor. I think it's adorable. And once you get a pretty good understanding, you know,
To that particular museum
we'll go for it. Now,
but you will need
I
to
have
find
not
out
played
first.
this game other than enough to get us so that we can jump into the multiplayer. So I'm going in as blind as I can, but again, I do have a lot of history with this series,
The
so
pit of
I will admit I'm
screaming
probably going to have a bit of an
death.
advantage here.
Oh, this is one of the most fascinating displays in the museum. The Wormolithic Age. I found a...
So tell them a little bit about.
There you
So
are.
tell us. So
Oh,
we're going
you look
for
like a
one
good chap to be in a
specific
scrap
trophy,
with.
right? So
That's
That's
one of
right.
the enemy
So
goons
normally
over
we
there.
try to earn
Afraid you're
one
going to have to
trophy
eliminate
in this
pretty much all
game.
of the baddies.
And sometimes
Remember,
it's a specific
we need to
trophy,
get that
we call that
ancient
a targeted
artifact,
one,
the stone
and
carrot
other
back
times
from
it's
Mesmer.
just
We'll all be
whatever
his
trophy
slaves. Then I'll
pops
have to kill a
first.
lot of you, and
So
I
this
have a
one is
guard
a
Which we
to
call
targeted
one
one.
and done.
One and done, right.
It
So,
is a targeted. It's a bit of a
Yes,
subset
sir.
of that because you don't necessarily need to be the one to get it. It could be me, which is why I'm calling it 2 gamers, 1 trophy. But yes, it is targeted. So you did get 1 trophy already, I believe.
yeah.
So that does not count, and you might get 1 or 2 more depending on how many missions you complete here. But really, you're doing this to get a feel of the gameplay until we can battle it out.
Okay. Apparently I did the first level over again, which I didn't mean to do,
Nice.
but it'll help.
It's a good idea. So while you do that, I'm going to give you the official PlayStation description of this game,
Okay.
which of course you can find at psn.com. Worms Battlegrounds brings friends and families together in the noble pursuit of self-improvement, world domination, and of course, exploding sheep. Form clans, take on the world. Join together with friends and other Worms Battleground players. Form a fearsome team, name your clan, design your own emblem, promote other players to act as leaders and officers. Enter your clan into the league and fight together to make your mark on the leaderboards. Nobody wants an empty trophy cabinet.
That's cold.
Obviously, the description focuses on the multiplayer aspect. There is a single-player aspect. I did a little more digging in the description. There is story mode adds a ton of variety by introducing physics-based contraptions for the first time ever. A plethora of interesting machinery spices up the gameplay and makes solo worms much more fun. The single-player game isn't only about dealing death and destruction, it's also about negotiating tricky swinging rope bridges and rescuing friendlies from death-defying traps. The player spends much more time playing and much less time waiting for their AI opponent to take a shot.
That's good.
Hey!
Nobody likes waiting.
You know, that's not... I don't go to gameplay and say, ooh, there was some quality waiting.
I had some good waiting time there.
That's not, not typically where I go.
No.
Hey!
I will say, in the original 95 game, that was a huge part of the experience. You spent all of this time, like, looking at the map and looking at all the players, and while there was a timer, it was generous. And you would sit there and you go, okay, if I do this, followed by this, I can knock out these worms. You would do your thing, and you'd watch the animations play out, however many worms you got. There was a bunch of high-fiving and, 95 adolescent boys growing each other. And then you waited forever, depending on how many players you had, for everyone to go through their turns, because you don't do anything while the others, take their turns. So it's slow.
Yeah. Nobody likes slow. I mean, I don't like slow.
Eight.
I don't have patience for things.
Congrats on your second trophy. Do you mind if I ask what it was? Did you see it?
It said something, something about liking the taste, maybe?
Liking the taste, awarded for killing a total of 10 enemy worms.
Nice.
Still does not count for our purposes, but a congrats is given to you.
Thanks.
Since they brought it up, you want to talk some trophies?
Yeah, let's talk some trophies.
Let's do it. I get my information from psnprofiles.com, which is a website that is for trophy hunters. It collects a bunch of stats on various trophies, how rare they are amongst other trophy hunters, and it's a good resource for guides and how you compare to other users. So from psprofiles.com, we have 1 platinum. for the game, which of course is only ever one for any
Well
one game.
done.
But
Fatality!
there is a platinum for
Got
this
a
game.
platinum
It is
nose
considered of a
spectacle.
long enough
That'll learn 'em.
length.
It's
The
not
platinum
hard,
is
though. As a
2.5%,
crypt
which
keeper,
makes it an
that now
ultra
I've had
rare
rare
trophy.
artifacts in my backpack
Like I
that
said
makes
to
me
you
seem a bit
before,
poor. But
ultra
still,
rare
jolly good
trophies
effort.
typically happen when you have a lot of people
Victory!
downloading a game but not completing it, which can either be because it's a free game and it was just released, and you have a bunch of people trying it out and they just haven't had a chance to get the platinum, or the platinum is too difficult or too time consuming to get. So hard to tell exactly what's going on here, but it is an ultra rare trophy, so take that for what it is. It also has 6 golds, 10 silver, 14 bronze, for a total of 1,230 points. So it is a significant trophy boost, if that's your thing.
Okay. Good to know.
There is also a DLC, I believe you saw it on the title screen, called Alien Invasion. And that DLC released on January 21st of 2015 adds an additional gold, 2 silvers, and 2 bronze for an additional 180 points.
There's your man in the field, fully briefed on a mission by me. You would have expected, but not.
You want that trophy respect? This is a pretty good game to earn.
Brief one of the enemy worms instead. Sorry, might be prudent to kill them all.
Yes, sir! Got it!
So you've been introduced to the timer, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner.
Sure,
So
I
not
don't
only
know
do you
what
have
that
a
is.
timer that indicates when your turn will end without taking an action, but you have a timer for the entire level. So there is that pressure that's been added. It's a great shot.
Go away! I'm on it. Chow down!
What the heck?
Let's go! Dodge this!
I don't understand.
So you're gonna hold the X button, and the longer you hold the button, it will be how powerful the shot is. So just tapping it will produce basically a shot that'll
But
go
why
right in front
doesn't
of
it
you.
explain that to you in the instructions?
You know, I think
Yes,
they're
sir!
I think that they're relying on having fast knowledge forms, which is a design flaw, unequivocally. You can't do that. Cannot rely on past gaming information. So
Yeah.
I think you've just experienced your very first rut-row of game development.
Yeah. Like now that I actually was like looking at the, you know, where he's aiming or whatever,
Ready?
you can see the outlines on the, like the thing that points up to the wheel, and as you hold the button, you know, it fills in or whatever. But
Watch this!
if you
Yeah.
don't know that that's what that does, then
That's him
like
finished!
you're just gonna keep doing what I was doing, which was blowing yourself up, basically.
Yeah. So a couple of the elements that the game is not properly describing. Those barrels are napalm barrels. When they explode, they'll release a rain of fire, as you saw.
Look,
The water
they
is
know
an
I've
instant
worked out
death.
the
If you go
doorway
into the
special
water, you're
secrets.
dead. And
They're
also,
very
when
edgy.
worms
You
die,
tell me
they
you can
they
dispatch those
explode,
bad lads
which
without
can also
celery.
damage you. So it's
Basically,
important to
they're
not be
necessary.
standing next to a worm when it dies.
Let's go!
Which again, they should be explaining all of this.
Yeah, completely. I don't know whether their anticipation is that you're going to die, and by you dying you learn. But I think that that's while it achieves the effect of you learning how to play the game, it is certainly frustrating, and it doesn't leave you with a good taste in your mouth that this game has been through.
Yeah.
I do apologize. Occasionally I might cough. I had a little bit of a my bad. on cultivating all that bacteria or whatever.
See, now here's what, let me explain to you what just happened. I pressed X expecting to jump,
Yep.
but
Yeah, I can see that
isn't-
immediately.
X is not jump.
Entertainers, you slow-witted oaf. I'm on it.
I wonder if you can remap the controls. I'll look that up now. I guess no.
Okay, and also, I was trying to read the instructions for how to use the grenade, but as soon as I opened up the menu to choose the grenade, the instructions went away.
Yeah.
So now I have no idea how to use this.
So the grenade is similar to the other one. The longer you hold it, the stronger the throw will be. So this is a bit of a strategic decision of how far do you throw it and in what arc in order to hit your enemy. It's possible that that little midpoint is like a hint. I'm not sure. Either way, you aimed it perfectly, so way to go.
Thanks.
Oop, you did get a little backlash.
Oh no. Oops.
In previous Worms titles, the water level would rise, and so there's also this additional challenge of getting up higher into the level. I'm not sure if that's happening here. I don't think it is. Yeah, excuse me.
Hey.
Also, you have to excuse, I can't hear the audio on your end for the gameplay, which is fine. But are your worms making accents? Do they have different accents between your team and the other team?
You know, I turned the volume way down because I can't listen to both the game and you at the same time, so I don't really know. That's why you can't hear the gameplay.
Prioritize
Because,
me.
Come on in.
Aw.
yeah, I figured people are watching the game, they're watching this to hear us, not the game, you know, so, like, I turned the volume way down, because I just...
Yeah, I think that's been the number one issue we've had is the audio being a little bit off on previous videos, and our apologies for that. We are learning.
Outrageous cartoon. Gadzooks.
Oof. Luckily, you hit that checkpoint, so
Ready.
not too bad.
Yeah.
Hey.
And it looks like the checkpoint reset the total timer, that's generous.
Fire in the hole.
Ah.
Whoops. Looks like you did poison him, though.
Yeah, because that egg thing exploded.
Slow-witted oaf.
Which, not explained,
Let's
but...
go.
Excuse me.
I also think that, like, between, you know, how... like, angling the shot and moving your guy is the same stick.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, that's also kind of tricky to figure out.
Grenade.
Like,
It's not left stick and right stick. Left stick for aiming, right stick for movement?
no, it's left stick for both.
Ooh, how does it even work?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it doesn't.
Huh, that's not good.
Oh no. I'm on it. Fire in the hole.
This computer, I love how he's just like, I'm gonna just go straight up. That's my goal.
Yeah.
eventually you'll have the option to customize your worms as well, so you can get cute little bone hats and whatnot.
How do I make this
As
bone?
children, there was a lot of effort that we made in naming our worms all kinds of dirty names.
Oh, I bet. Do I have to grenade this thing? Because it
You
wouldn't.
know,
It doesn't.
maybe.
Grenade!
Doesn't say, does it?
No, and I tried it before and it didn't.
I think you may need to.
Yeah, but I just did and it didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything. Huh. Perhaps there's something you do with the wheel above it in order to raise the bone?
But I can't, like, shoot up. The bone is in the way.
I think the right stick, the right analog stick, moves your view of the field. Or at least R2 and L2 do, so you can see... Oh yeah, you can't get up there at all, can you? Unless you shoot like the other guy is kind of just slowly shooting through the walls. Unless you shoot your way through the wall at a safe distance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's, like, no... I'm gonna end up... Oh my god, I can't... Oh my god, the controls in this game are just, like...
Fire!
Frustrating.
Yeah, I can't shoot through the wall either. Like,
Here.
it doesn't...
So what I would do is I would get out of the tunnel, move all the way to the left, change your weapon. No, you're at the bazooka, so that's good.
Yeah,
Oh man, you're right. You can't go through the wall at all.
right.
Maybe you're meant to go down underneath.
But there's nothing down there other than the guy in the water.
Hey!
I'm thinking. How did the other one get raised?
It didn't.
Or
I was
lower.
able to just jump over it. See, there's space above it.
Yeah.
Fire in the hole! I've got some. A marvel.
It's a great shot, though.
Thanks.
Perhaps the switch is right above you.
Where?
The little fossil there above you. Perhaps you need to
Leave me alone!
kill Tawa in order to open up that switch.
I'm on
The
it.
little bone.
Okay.
Oof. That was a good hit.
See, like, moving and aiming being the same control is, like, the worst flipping idea. Who came up with this?
It would be Team 17.
Grenade!
That was a great shot, and it also disproves my theory about that bone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, new plan. The worm underneath who's trying to blow up you from the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Let's eliminate him, and then
Uh-huh.
work our way to the right with the bazooka underneath.
What do you mean?
So Kiga, who's down below,
Yeah.
we eliminate him, and then do the same method that he's doing, but to the right, by using the bazooka to blow up that sandy landscape, since we can't destroy the, I don't know, the gray rock, or whatever. Oof, you're really good with the grenades. I was never good with the grenade. I was never good with the grenade.
Oh
I was never
no!
good with the ninja rope, which you
Next time.
experienced a little bit in the last tutorial level.
Grenade!
He's a real dum-dum because he can't shoot through the gray.
Oh, I just had to kill them all to make it go. Again, you'd think that they could
Mystery
explain that
solved.
to you.
I'm
Oh
on
no,
it.
that's terrible. It's terrible that they don't explain that.
Yeah, because like you'd think they like, oh, you know, this guy might have harm's way. I should just be able to go through.
I mean, you get the little message here that says "come this way." Is that supposed to be the green character talking to you?
Yeah, I think so.
You overestimate yourself, sir.
I don't think that they said anything like "kill all the baddies."
Gadzooks. Ready.
Okay.
This'll do. Achoo.
It was an odd cutscene. Ooh, dynamite.
I like how sad they get when they're
Yes,
like,
sir.
it's like, oh, I just have a jump rope?
Grenade.
Whoops, no, don't come back at me.
Yeah, the panic you experience when it goes wrong. You're like, no.
What?
But enough
is
to knock him
this
out, so.
nonsense?
Go away.
Oh boy, that's not cool.
No.
So those were also a very good weapon in the original. I think it was called a digger missile, I think. No, it was a jackhammer. It's a little bit different. But same effect, just going straight down.
Yeah.
Fire in the hole.
What? What?
I don't remember what the magnets accomplished, to be honest.
Apparently they just like make your stuff go crazy.
Crazy.
Yes, Doppelganger, this is a PS Plus game, and that is why we are playing it. Thank you for asking.
Oops.
Yeah, one of the new releases for November.
Yep.
Ready.
Okay, so yeah, what do the magnets do? Should I?
I guess that they cause all metal weapons to go nuts. I
Yeah,
guess.
I don't know. I'm gonna switch to this.
Chow down.
Maybe dynamite's your best option. That makes sense because they just gave it to you.
But I didn't use dynamite. I used the bazooka.
No, so I guess bazooka works.
Doppelganger is fun. The gameplay is not very, like, they don't explain stuff very well, so it's hard to figure out at first.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good once you start playing it.
Leave me alone.
I definitely think that if you like blowing shit up, whoops,
Dodge this.
that you would enjoy this game.
The learning curve is a bit steep, isn't it?
Yeah, like, you see, again, I just pressed the X button expecting to jump. But then I just shot my bazooka again, because X is not the jump button. You can probably fix the controls, I just didn't, check into that yet.
Yeah. Well, I think you also expected it to be intuitive right off the bat.
Yeah, like, X is standard
Splendid
jump,
work.
like, that's
But
just
it's
how
not
it
back
is,
to
you
Pinkle
know?
Manor for cucumber sandwiches and witty
What was
banter.
Gonta hoping to accomplish there?
We need that
I don't
stone
know.
carriage
Other
back
than what
from
he just did?
Mesmer,
Nothing.
pronto.
Yeah, that works for your benefit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's best if you maybe do one more at least,
Yeah,
so you
I'll
get a pretty good idea of
I'll do the next one, and then we'll do some against each other gaming.
some multiplayer.
Yeah. Woo, multiplayer. Well, that's good to know. Doppelganger says half the fun of Worms is not knowing how it works at first, which I definitely don't know how it works at first, and this is the first time I've ever played a Worms game. So yeah, it's been interesting figuring it out. That's for sure. I mean,
you know,
obviously,
it's funny he says that, or that she says that, because I remember when we used to play this when I was a kid, the original Worms. There were a lot of really fun fun moments you'd have when something would backfire stupendously because you didn't know what you were doing,
right?
And you'd watch all of your team get obliterated because of a stupid move you did. So yeah, I can corroborate that.
Sure, but I think there's a difference between not knowing how the weapons work and not knowing like what you're supposed to do to accomplish finishing a level. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a difference between not like, oh, how does this grenade work? What are the magnets for? Like that is fine because you're trying to like figure that out in the gameplay. Not knowing what buttons to push to fire the weapon, probably not ideal.
Yeah, I hear you.
Did you know?
Well, let's see how the next level goes.
Yeah, starting it now.
Okay, I'm going to need more than just you for this mission. Get to this chap ASAP and keep him safe.
Everything's themed as a history museum, and this is the most fun museum I've ever been in, I must say.
His henchman is on the door, so deal with him first.
Alright, so I've got to get to that dude so he can help me beat the level. And here we go. It's telling me to find my dynamite, so I'm assuming that's what I have to use? Oh, it's the only weapon I even have. Alright.
Yeah, so the dynamite you collected is one of your permanent weapons. You can now use it in every level.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like you only have one?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Make it count.
I don't even know. I'm gonna have to get past this guy.
I think you're gonna get real close to him. Dynamite's a laying-only weapon, not a throwing.
Yeah, I
as
figured
far as
that.
I remember.
Boom!
And then hightail it out of there.
I went as far as it would let me go.
Let's go.
Head this way.
I think you can make a little bit more distance if you jump as you're hitting the end of your cooldown timer. But if you forget what button to jump, like, that could be problematic.
Okay, but I forgot to equip it. I'm like, wait, I can jump with the parachute, but it doesn't, I didn't go into the weapons to put the parachute on, which seems like it should just be one of those things where, like, when you get a peripheral, it just is there. You know what I mean? Like, when you're playing Assassin's Creed, when you unlock a weapon, it's just there. When you're like, oh, now you have the wrist daggers, it's like, I don't have to go in and clip the wrist daggers, they just give them to me.
I'm going to push back on you because I think you'll learn that certain of these, what did you call them? Accessories? What did you call them?
Yeah, peripherals.
Yeah, peripherals. You can quickly switch back and forth between that and a weapon, and so you can do some pretty badass moves, but it requires a pretty good, like, ability to know not only what your weapons are, but, like, a quickness at switching back and forth.
Right, sure. Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Particularly with the ninja rope. Oh my gosh, we would ninja rope ourselves. You didn't get that far, did you?
No, it wouldn't let me move when I first put it down.
Yikes. What I was saying is we would ninja rope across an entire stage, drop a dynamite, and then like ninja rope all the way back. It was nuts.
Move it.
No, I didn't. Well, I survived at least.
Bummer.
That was daring.
I didn't mean to turn it off. It's like, whoops, I pushed the wrong button
Brace
again.
yourself. Whee! It's fun, isn't it? It'd be even more fun if everything was blowing up right now. Ancient stone treasure in your pockets. Oh, I love crypt creeping.
Crypt creeping. Okay, a bit of platforming going on here, I see.
Okay. I'll remind you, the jump button is square.
Yes, thank you. I did just push X again. Trying to jump.
And also, generously, your timer has disappeared, so that's good. So I'll warn you, that little green, that's a mine. You don't want to be stepping on it. Oh,
I managed to get through. Don't tell me.
I'm a bit delayed, I apologize.
Yeah, there's a delay here because, as you may know, Tony and I live in very different places.
The most different.
The most different.
It makes it sound like I live in hell or something.
I'm on it.
Take this.
Got it.
A teleport gun.
Now, teleport gun is not familiar. I think that's a new addition.
I forget what I'm supposed to...
It's magic.
Oh.
It seems like it shoots you wherever you aim it, so I think you're supposed to shoot yourself up on that ledge.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
This'll do.
Okay, now I have to ninja rope.
I should point out, this game is completely accurate as to the ecosystem of worms. 100% accurate. This is totally what they're like.
They did a lot of research. This is how worms behave.
I think it's good that it's an educational game, you know?
I'm still really annoyed that the move and aim button are the same flippin' thing.
See ya.
So have you noticed the purchase option?
Yes.
So, I'm not sure how you gain coins yet, but once you do gain coins, you can use them to permanently add those items into your inventory, which will make, of course, all levels much easier.
Right. Makes sense. I assume I go this way?
I'm out of here.
I believe the L2 and R2 will zoom out the levels so you can kind of see the danger below you.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm guessing these things here will blow up. The barrel of the mine?
The barrel will blow up if the mine blows up, so you'll want to make some distance before you activate one.
Thank you.
I love that they talk. It's funny.
Watch out.
What?
This is going to be hilarious.
I was like, let me stop here where this very dangerous looking thing is.
Come on then.
But it did propel you up, so I guess mission
You
successful.
broke a sweat there, didn't you? You look like you've just bashed a couple of...
I wouldn't call you James Bond, but you certainly did alright.
Hey, I have my moments.
You'll need to keep this form up if we're going to stop Mesmer from using the stone carrot to take over the worm's world, which would be wretched and woefully wrong. Gosh, how many W's was that?
Victory.
Alright, so, played it a little bit. I think I get the hang of it. So, how do we play against each other now? I assume I go
I'm
back.
going to create a lobby, and, okay. 2 players. We're going to do 3 rounds at 45 seconds a round.
Okay.
This is a customization, and you can set your weapons.
Alright, creating a lobby, and I will invite you in. Alright, you should have an invitation waiting.
Yes, I joined.
Okay, so
This is the place to fine-tune
we
your
should be
barmy
back
army
on
before
Twitch.
going
So to
into
reestablish
glorious
the
battle
rules,
and getting
one of
Gwent to
us
Kingdom
will be
Come.
getting a trophy.
The worm
by
icon buttons,
beating
for
the other.
example, decide what
I
class
hope
your
it's
warriors
you
will
for
fight as,
consistency
and
to the
logit
channel.
making it
But
a much
listen, if
better
it's
system
me,
of
I'm willing to take
identification
that
than
hit.
dental records. Not that it'll come to that much. Game options can be tweaked too for different combat scenarios like clans, network matches, and offline skirmishes. Make sure you're all happy with the game options and schemes.
Keep it friendly, then go and kill each
Then
other.
go and
Okay, so...
You will be playing as Palmer, and I will be playing as two gamers. I had some time to customize. I apologize, you have not.
Okay, and what do I...
You'll scroll under Palmer, and you will click the square button for ready.
Oh.
Let's do this.
I guess I'm ready. I don't really know what's about to happen, but okay.
We're gonna... I have to change the... What theme should we use? Let's do Feudal Japan. That's all good. Randomizing landscape. Continue. Alright, it should be good.
Okay.
Excuse me. Welcome to Feudal Japan. Okay, Miss Palmer, you're up. In case it's not clear, your mission is to find and kill me. I'm not sure what weapons we have at our disposal. I sure hope we have enough.
I mean...
Grenade!
Oh no! Ryan landed right back at me!
That did not go well for Palmer.
I threw it too hard.
Ouch!
Very amusing. Okay. What do I have? Not a ton, do I? Let's go with... Right. Son of a...
Where worms are treacherous.
Feel free to be confused by my names.
I'll get you! Hey!
Ooh, you're doing some ninja moves there.
I don't know what half these weapons are.
Most of them are going to be locked because we don't have a lot of
I only have
Do you
7
play
weapons.
under our belt?
Ah.
I think Roger was your guy.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're blue. Alright. Let's go with so many weapons.
Time was of the essence.
Well, that did not go as planned.
It was the sound of pain. Just you wait!
That's a big worm.
Boom!
Front row. Two-tone. No.
You traitor! It was a careless move.
Did you custom named all of the guys on your team?
Yes.
You really had some time on your hands.
I did. That's why we had to delay, because I had to make sure that all of them were named perfectly. I know. Pathetic. Alright.
There was only
Alright,
15
do
seconds
this.
left. It was the end. Boring! Credits! Hi, Heavy!
Oh my gosh.
Fire in the hole!
Whoops.
It was the worst shot ever.
I find that grenades are good for when you're shooting down into a
Yeah.
hole, but not so good when you're trying to get above. Okay, let's see. Do I have a jetpack?
Oh man, I forgot about the jetpack.
Yeah, let's do this. Oh, son of a... I was going for the crate, but I let go. That was dumb.
Whoa! It was the sound of pain.
I believe the crate will give us money. We can use that money to buy stuff. As is the traditional role of money.
Where's-
Hi, soldier.
Oh, it didn't
Oh, you were
have
so close.
it like yeah.
Okay. Now, how am I supposed to get up there? I'm gonna teleport. Here we go. Said here we go. Oh, okay. Can I teleport there? Ah, yeah, so much better. I'm gonna get me some money.
Supplies!
Oh, but the money is a British pound. No, it's euro. Is it a euro? It's a euro.
Yes, sir!
Um,
Less than 30 seconds.
yep, I got it.
Alright, just checking in with you, making sure.
Come on, then! Grenade! Oi! Nutter!
You said to yourself, you know what, Inky? This will be worth it.
Yep.
It
Like,
ended in tragedy.
take one for the team, Inky.
Ouch!
Alright. Let's see. Need you to move, buddy. Still need you to move. You were the worst, dude. Okay. Need an airstrike of any kind? Ooh, Bunker Buster.
Time went up the essence.
Right there. Nice.
Bye-bye! that.
Palmer's not looking so good.
No. Mm-mm.
Ready.
I like how all your worms seem to default at like, would you like to shoot a grenade directly into the ground beneath you? It's like, no, I'm good. Oh, you've got to be.
It had had enough.
Cool.
Aw.
I think you may have also stopped me from getting that
They were ready as ever.
coin. Oh,
It was the sound of pain.
I made a leap of faith. Shouldn't have done that.
I'm on it. Hut!
Great. That was worth it.
What'd you get?
A mine.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Well, that seems dumb.
Uh-huh.
This war broke all the rules. Move it! Fire!
What?
Oh, the money! The money!
That's not even what it was meant. Like, it was the homing missile. I put it right on you. It should have homed to you.
It was trying to.
Of a new turn.
Oh, that is dumb. Well, you prevented me from getting money, so I guess that was good. I love how they show the icon of like you and the blue controller. Oh, actually, is your controller blue right now?
It doesn't. You mean the light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. They've color-coded our controllers. Another example of them using the technology in a way that I think is clever and helpful.
Come on then.
I mean, they don't have to do that. You know, they don't have the same functionality in the Xbox and PC versions. I just think it's that care to detail. I like it.
Hurry!
Yeah, I know I only have a few seconds left, but I'm stuck in this hole.
I talked your ear off. I apologize.
So it works.
No, I was trying to figure out how to move somewhere so that I could shoot you.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There you go. Yeah. Okay, now I'm in trouble. What does a mega move do?
There was only 15 seconds left.
Oh boy, a lot of much options. You know what? Let's just do this. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure that I've done the right thing. Oh my gosh. Well, that was a thing. I wasn't either. Wait, do you only have Palmer left?
Yep.
Chow down!
Whoa.
Oh, that shot way too far.
It's like the fireworks going above my head. Like, what?
There they go.
Of a new
Wait, what happened? Oh, shoot. I did what you do. I pushed X instead of square for jump. I used my
Yes,
punch.
sir!
That was a waste of a turn.
What?
Palmer is deep in thought.
Okay, I don't know what this
Quickly.
is meant to
5
do.
seconds.
I know.
Beam me up.
Okay.
What just happened?
I was trying to see what the UFO did, and apparently it doesn't do anything.
I think it says step up to the oak paradox. What? Oh, son of a. My question was gonna be, what does oak mean?
Supplies.
Is it a pun? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's look it up and not look like such a fool. Oak is the throw line or toe line in a game of darts. I did not know that.
Fire in the hole. It was the final farewell.
That's mean.
I mean, a little bit maybe.
You've created a pretty orderly graveyard.
Yeah. All my victims in one place.
That's kind of you.
I'm
Okay,
a neat
Doctor.
person.
Can you get up there somehow? Can you do it? A mole? How does a mole do it? Wait, what are these things? Old lady.
What?
Okay, how do I not use the old lady? You know what I mean?
I mean, what in the hell does it do? You just throw it? You just throw her? What does she do?
I don't know. What is she doing? What is she doing? I'm getting real nervous. What is she doing? Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Oh, well, that did not go well at all. But that was worth it.
Mama.
You know, and Palmer has no life. You've got 4 life left, and somehow I've completely avoided even coming close to you. Ah, you're so close to that crate.
I know. It's right there.
They were
I can
ready
taste
to-
it.
Okay, I have to be near you now. Am I? Are you up there? No, where are you?
Where am I?
You are up there. Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. How do I get my fat butt up there? Okay, with a ninja rope.
There was only
Here we
15
go.
seconds left.
Oh, the ninja rope doesn't go that far.
That was the greatest.
Oh gosh. It used to be a trick that you could like get yourself up by. Oh, I'm not gonna have time. This is so frustrating. You could like basically get him the ninja rope to shoot straight up if you did the physics right, but you know.
Hey!
Yeah.
If you had fallen and gotten crushed on that urn, I would have laughed so hard.
A tissue. Grenade!
Son of a. How are you so good with those grenades? I mean, I see where you're aiming, and I think to myself, you're not gonna get this, but then you do. Okay, I can destroy you. But I also really want those coins. Will my greed cause my death? It's a good question. Oh, come on. Yes, I got some coins.
I got some coins.
Son of a- Ugh, I got overzealous.
Tissue.
No!
Fire in the hole!
I was like, you know, you can see exactly what I did just there, right? I heard the mine
yes.
going, tried to jump, hit X instead.
Okay, now I think I can buy permanently a weapon. I think. So let's do it. Let's buy
Go for
this. Oh. Let's buy a cluster bomb. I bought it? Oh, you only buy one at a time? That's bull.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, I better use this and just spend money on it. So here we go. He has 4 life. Come on.
Grenade!
Oh, shoot.
Good.
It was the worst shot ever.
Okay. I got this.
No!
It was the start.
Totally got this. This is finally gonna be it. Alright. Here we go. Wait, but come on. I could. What can I do?
There was only 15 seconds left.
15 seconds. What does Donkey do? No, he's not
Why
Donkey.
do you have these weird
5
things?
seconds left.
Well, I can't control where you go. Just go do it. Oh man, 1 second left. I don't understand. What did it do?
What just happened?
What just happened?
I don't know.
Literally, what just happened?
Don't know.
Did I just waste my turn? What just...
Oh no!
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, no! You were so lucky.
It was time for an eye test.
Okay, now I'm, like, annoyed. What did the bovine thing do?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's try... Oh, sentry gun. Okay. I put it right here? Seriously? Freaking serious? What?
I like that
Oh
you made
my
it
gosh. That's amazing.
Grenade!
No! Stop doing that!
It was the worst shot ever.
Amazing. Okay, it should not be this difficult to hit you with anything.
Hey, I'm having
come
some
on.
trouble up here too, so you know.
Alright, what is this? Water strike. Let's go for it. Water strike. Here we go.
Incoming!
What is 5-5 in the air? Do you see that?
What?
Oh. What? 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 And now I'm drowning. That's super. Oh my goodness.
Let's go!
Damn. Well, now you
Just
can't
lower
have
our
our
health.
health.
Okay, well clearly I need to get out of the water. So let's focus on that first. Okay, I can breathe now. How do I kill you? Oh, I think I'm thinking too much about this. I can do this. All I gotta do is homing missile you. Easy peasy.
That's cold.
I'm literally holding my face right now. I'm so angry.
No, I hit the X instead of the stupid jump button!
I will take round 1. It's okay, it's 2 out of 3. You can still take this. We're gonna do Industrial Revolution, I believe. No, we're doing Prehistoric, I guess. I don't know. Very confusing, the selection screen.
Oh, goodness gracious, excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this death trap that I'm about to enter you into too dull for you?
No.
Take that, Inky.
Did you punch me?
I did. I punched a girl and I liked it. I believe that's how that song goes.
That's exactly how that song goes.
Crazy they would allow a song with so much violence. I mean,
What?
but, you know.
Are you kidding me?
Palmer.
I tried holding the button and then I just let it go by accident.
Oh dear. Got real lucky with that line. Okay. This says water bomb. Alright. Well, I mean, it's not terrible. I don't know what it is, but the way you jump, it's so acrobatic. You love grenades so much. And the thing is that was an amazing shot.
It wasn't bad.
Alright, Perry. Let's see how you deal with this. This, I say dramatically, but not knowing what I'm doing. Oh dear, I really don't know what I'm going to... Okay, let's do this. Better not backfire.
Oh, that was nice.
I figured. Pretty good, because I knew that if I blew up the red thing, that would be disastrous, so I decided to go with a low-impact kill.
Why do they keep putting these things in the water?
Katrina all over again. What, too soon?
Hi.
But, oh my god. I really feel like I should have collected those 2 items.
I know. You should have gotten both of them.
But that's okay. 2 gamer will go get them. Gonna blow up my friends, that's what friends do. They blow each other up like this. I know what you're saying. Oh, it didn't feel so bad since I got a musical interlude.
Well then, I see how it is.
It's comically kill or be comically killed.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I thought Roger's name was Kroger for a second, which is it's a supermarket chain. I was like,
Yeah.
that's a weird. It's a reach of a name.
Come on then.
Oh no, only 7
Hurry.
seconds.
Grenade!
Whoops, too far.
Oof. You threw it with some force.
A lot.
Oh my gosh, if that bone had like slowly crushed Two-Tone, that would have been amazing. Okay, 2 gamers. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
What is the best way that I can destroy you? So what did the UFO do?
I don't even know.
You know
I
what?
could only move to like one place with it, and then I don't even know what it did. You could like call it to like maybe beam that up, I guess? Are you gonna crush me?
It hurts.
But what did it do? It didn't do anything.
No.
Lame. That was a waste. Not the doctor! Whatever, he'll just regenerate.
Yeah, I'd like to see him try. He just blew himself up during his regeneration cycle.
You just destroyed over 50 years of science fiction history. I want you to know that. Alright, Town, it's time to get revenge. Yes, exceedingly slowly. Oh, come on! There was a mine there? Oh,
Yep, there sure was.
that was the worst revenge plan ever.
Oh yeah.
You got yourself some money!
Achoo!
You know, do we have to kill each other? Can't we just work cooperatively? Nope, apparently not.
That was damn good, if I must
That
say
was
so
good.
myself.
I'm upset at how good that was. I'm upset. I really thought that it was gonna like defeat you not only easily but embarrassingly, and I don't think you're doing very well.
It felt
Okay, here we go. Yes.
You'll regret that. That's better.
Okay, Roger, but you know, let's not jump to violence as the first solution here. We can be diplomatic.
Ah!
Gosh, you and these grenades though.
Now I threw it
That was
twice.
one hell of an explosion.
It was pretty good. It was like... That's like the poisony thing, too.
I think the red one is just explosive, and the green one is.
Oh, the green one is the poisony. Yeah, you're right. Good call. Good call.
Okay.
I'm like perched precariously on the side of this thing.
Oh, you're going down so bad. Here we go.
Well, okay.
Well, okay. Well, I guess. Did that go well or badly?
I don't know. I don't know what just happened.
I don't think it did anything.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm so bad at this. I don't know why no, please no. Goodbye, Tone.
Oh,
Oh, he's still in it.
still hanging in.
It was the start of a new turn.
Alright. Oh, shoot. Okay, that was fine. I had to readjust last second. That was fine.
Wow, he made quite the hole when he died.
You did. I'd like to say that I also got a trophy there called Life from the Taste, which you get for defeating 10 enemy worms.
Nice.
Let's go.
Not the trophy we're going for, but worthy of the applause.
What the heck are some of these weapons? Dear Lord.
Yeah, sorry about the cough.
We're determined.
Yeah, you better be.
Move it.
Yeah, real sorry.
Fire!
Unacceptable. What weapon was that?
The homing missile.
Yeah, you aimed it so perfectly.
I know, I didn't even need to home.
Okay. All I have to do is a simple shot. You can do this.
Perry's just like hanging out on the side of this hill. Like, waiting for you to aim poorly.
Surprise!
Not a terrible shot, but still.
Ready? Watch this!
Oh! Flippy
Oh,
flip.
that felt so good. Oh, the collateral damage. That was so beautiful. Yes.
Alright, okay.
So we're
Fine.
waiting.
Where are you? Alright, Roger. If that is your real name.
Time was of the essence. It was just a waste.
Oh, I have no time. I have no time. Oh my gosh.
No one
Do a thing.
literally.
The thing is worthless. There's so many weapons. You have to know your way around it,
Yeah,
or you get lost in like reading all the descriptions. You know.
yeah, for sure. When I pull up the weapon screen, I'm like, what is all this? Okay. Where are you?
Come on then.
Okay. Okay. This one is a Mega Mortar. I can just aim it directly up. It should be able to destroy you. That was dangerous. And I've done nothing. Nothing of value.
I mean, you did me a little damage.
Grab it. Let's go.
I really need to get those items. I don't know why I don't do that.
Grenade.
I hate how good you are at those grenades.
I wish they did more damage.
You're really good at, like, landing them right on my head.
It was just an order.
Okay. Let's focus on getting some of these items, yeah?
Sure.
Oh, but come on. You gotta be able to get out there. Okay. Good. Let's jetpack. Gosh. Alright. Quick now. Quick, quick, quick. Oh my gosh.
There was only 5
Quick,
seconds.
quick, 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 quick. Go. And I should have got out of the water because I'm slowly drowning. Not smart.
I'll get you.
You are on the thinnest little platform.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That is like a Looney Tunes type. Seriously? Seriously? Seriously?
It was the final farewell.
A watery grave.
Wah,
Okay,
wah,
69.
wah.
Let's do this. I think it's all over for me, but look at all these coins and health
I
boxes.
know you got health down
I
there.
can jump up here. Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I can't get him.
You seriously can't jump that?
I really can't.
That's ridiculous.
Oh. 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 That did not just happen. Lauren, that did not just happen to me. Do you know how close that was? Any one of those could have destroyed me. Oh my goodness.
What?
I'm so nervous.
Fire in the hole.
Damn.
I am. Okay. And not mess this up. I mean, I can, obviously. I've actually proven that I
And
can
you
very
probably
well.
will.
Alright, let's see here. What's the most obvious, simple solution? Poison gun. I won't hit you. So like an airstrike of any kind?
I didn't see what's in mine.
Ooh, homing missile. Easy
Oh,
peasy.
shit.
Bye-bye.
Achoo.
That could have been more effective, but okay.
Well, you just made it easier for me to get up the thing now.
Yeah, kind of just did.
Here we go.
I'm glad you're experiencing the same frustrating inability to get up that I was.
Ugh. Fine. What kind of crazy weapons do I have left?
May I suggest old woman that sabotages and kills you anyway?
Oh.
10 seconds.
No, this only goes down.
You sneaky little...
Shoot, I'm stuck in here.
Okay, alright.
Good luck
I
killing me
got
now.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Peanut.
Yeah, you're just gonna shoot through the friggin' wall or something.
Here we go. I wanted to try this guy out.
Ah!
Okay, I actually didn't think that through very much.
Hi! Hello!
You have considerably more life than I do, and oh boy. Oh boy,
As you just said, you'll regret that.
Listen, I was kidding around. You know, we're buddies, we're pals. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
Shoryuken!
So simple. If I take you down as well.
You did.
Oh, please. Yes! Holy shit!
That was good. That was real good.
Oh my gosh. Oh, but you won it. You took it.
Nice.
That means this is exciting. Round 3, whoever wins this takes the trophy and wins, you know, the entire world,
The whole world.
internet award. That's right. Can I say that you're surprisingly better at this than I thought you were going to be? Not that I don't have faith in you.
No, I'm actually quite surprised at how good at it I am as well. Did that make sense? Did the sentence that I just said make sense?
I'm going to go with sure.
I am also surprised, is what I meant.
I gotcha. Alright, this is for the trophy.
Okay. In some sort of weird, like, mine? Is this what we're...
Industrial Revolution theme.
Oh.
Okay. What? 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 Not a good start. Holy moly, not a good start. Oh, I am already down. Do not kick me.
Too far.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that just happened.
All your dudes are like hanging on the edge of things.
I know. Why?
I don't know.
I don't know why. Oh shit. I was gonna send you flying. My bad.
Nah.
Oh man. That was close.
Where am I? I'm like, what? Oh my
You're kind
God.
of stuck on the edge there.
Yeah.
I guess you could parachute your way down to that little tunnel, but you'll still get stuck in that crevice, so you don't have very many good options. That was daring. Worth it.
Yep. Yeah, why is everyone in such weird, like... Oh, did you just airstrike me? Oh, man.
Wait. Did it not hit you?
What just happened?
Oh my gosh, is it like on a timer? I think it is on a timer. I think that's how the original worked too. Son of a balls. Alright. Listen, I don't want to like body shame, but Inky is pretty fat.
Hey. You leave
Just
Inky
saying.
alone.
Two-Tone looks real fit, and Inky's like a bit jelly.
Oh, I only have 6 seconds? What am I doing?
I don't know, he's spending a lot of time thinking it out. Oh, son of a... Oh, son of a... Well, I'm very close to that mine. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Uh-huh.
You're not gonna have my help. I got me some 10 coins. Okay. What can I buy with 10 coins?
I don't know, maybe drowning in some water?
I'm not drowning immediately. I bought a whoopee cushion.
Okay.
I don't know what that does. Oh, apparently I can use it. Panic, panic. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Still in the water. Okay. Did I cause that? I did, didn't I?
What?
The fire?
Yeah. Just the thing you just did.
Well, I like to cause chaos, I guess.
Oh!
Wow. Okay. Whatever I do not go to the left. Oh, come on. This game is so frustrating. Get on the thing with the... You know what? Fine. Fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're going together. This game really likes to do its maximum revenge scenario, doesn't it? Oh, you got it. That's so mean. It's so cruel. I just picture you. There's that scene in Back to the Future 2 where Memphis got the bat right before he hits Marty on the hoverboard scene. He goes, "Batter up!" And I just picture that right now. It's amazing.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm basically calling you a high school bully.
Well, yeah. I mean, I am, for sure.
But I want you to know that I am not above doing the same. Okay?
Uh-huh. Sure.
Felt good. Felt real good. Mostly I had to get you away from the doctor. He's not doing so well.
Yeah, he's on his last leg.
And I'm sure you'll be considerate and keep that in mind.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, you are like 6 seconds.
Shit.
Oh, so
out of time.
close. So close. You're a mean one, Mr. Perry. Alright, I haven't tried this one yet, but let's give it a shot. What could go wrong? Plenty can go wrong. Am I stuck in here?
You're
Oh,
stuck
for
in
the love
some
of
blood.
Pete. Wild aiming, go. Oh, no. Lauren, this game is not nice to me.
Are you sure it's the game's fault, Tony?
Yes, obviously, it can't be my fault.
Sure. Uh-huh. Whoops.
Oh man, I could time this. If I can time this. Yes. Okay. Okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? What does Kamikaze do? You, Granny. Okay, get out of there. Oh, you didn't get very far. Okay, we're gonna be okay. No, we're not. We're not okay. Nothing's okay. Is Roger the only one that survived that?
Yep.
Balls.
Oh dear.
A very realistic interpretation of old ladies, though, I will say.
Sure.
Am I being crass in that the little poison cloud that occurs after she explodes is clearly supposed to be supposed to be gas. It's supposed to be farting, right? That's the joke?
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm running out of
Just making
time.
sure.
What was I doing?
Too much planning, not enough
I was
action.
trying to figure out what the weapons were.
Listen. No one cares. Because what's about to happen is this 2-life doctor is about to destroy your world.
Poor Perry.
Oh my god, you know how lucky that was though? I could have gone real bad.
Yeah.
I'll get you.
Okay, you're useless, so stop that.
Oh shoot. Alright, fine. Oh yeah, I forgot this stupid thing with the dumb and the dumb. Oh, there we go.
Why did that work for you? I'm so angry. I'm so angry that worked for you. See, the previous hole is from my attempt
I
at
know,
that.
like the other vertical line.
So frustrating. Okay. You need to go. You need to get as far away. Because I believe he's my only guy left. Is that right? Is that accurate?
Yeah, I think he's your last
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Alright, so let's get somewhere real safe. Pathetically safe. Let's go right there. Look how safe that is.
Yeah.
Good luck. Gonna make you work for this.
Let's go. Shout down.
Damn it. I should have shot it up more. So that when it landed it.
Are they homing missiles?
No, it's the mega mortar.
Oh.
I should have shot it vertically more so that it came down closer.
Look at that cozy little home I got. It feels real good.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe this game taught me the word oak. I've never heard that word before.
Shush it.
Oh, son of a... Okay, no worries, no worries. I got this. I got this.
I should have not teleported Roger though, because his health is low.
Yes.
Okay, alright. No worries.
Excuse me. You're in a real tough spot now, Palmer.
Oh, oops.
That would have been amazing. little protection.
I'm on it.
I'm bunkering down.
What? That was lame.
That was lame. But that bottle sure had it coming.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, what kind of awful thing can I do? Let's try this cow thing again. I have no idea what he does. There we go. Oh my gosh, if I keep pushing X, the cows go down. You have to like just kind of keep tapping X,
Oh, okay.
which is amazing. Did I do anything though? I didn't do anything though. At least now I know what it does. I should have known that, you know, X would tapping X would cause a bunch of cows to rain down. It's so
Sure.
obvious.
I mean, duh. I just killed myself.
You
No.
barely missed killing yourself.
I pushed the cows too soon.
A common problem.
Yeah, of course.
I want to know what this whoopee cushion does, but I'm real nervous to try something. Oh boy, should I? Oh, this is obvious. Let's set up this weapon. Whoops, I meant to jump. Well,
Let's go. Bombs away.
What?
I like you're throwing everything you have at me.
Yeah, I wished it was the other guy's turn because I have a plan for him, but
What do I have left? Alright, let's UFO. This thing, I guess. And what can I accomplish? I'm still. Ooh, that's a bouncy thing. Well, that accomplished nothing. That's okay.
like 3 of my last moves have accomplished nothing, so let's see here.
I like you're slowly working your way.
Yep.
What do I have? What's he do? Oh shit. Does he explode or something? Okay, good. Well, okay. That could have gone badly if I did.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
I want his name to be Barry so bad, and I don't know why.
Oh my goodness.
Come on
What
in.
are you even doing here?
Beam me up. Quickly.
Interesting. It's very artistic. I like it.
Just don't do anything explodey over there. You got some gunpowder.
What can I do that's explodey? What does the whoopee cushion do? I want to know so bad. What does charm do? I don't know what this does.
Did you do that on purpose?
Well, I want to be near it, don't I? I mean, it's lucky.
I thought
I
it
hope
would
I didn't
just,
do something stupid.
no, I thought it would just attract worms, the other worms to you, or like.
I think it's giving me health
Oh,
slowly.
you're right.
I think
it
that's what
is.
it's doing.
I think it is.
All right.
Ah, I
Oh.
forgot about that. I should have jumped up onto that thing.
I'm so protected.
Yes, sir.
That was baller.
That was pretty good, right?
That was great.
Ah,
That was not so great, but yeah.
It was the sound of
Alright, what do I have left to destroy you with?
it was the start of a new journey.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
this
I've
is
got 3
good.
things. This is great.
Ready.
ah, fuck! I
dear.
forgot about your stupid gun.
It was a careless move.
Well, does the bottle not preventing the gun from firing?
I don't know.
Oh, you're being crushed by that bottle. Well, I guess just skip. I mean,
Boring.
I don't got anything to lose.
Oh no, he's stuck in here too.
Interesting. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It hurt like hell.
Oof.
It was the start of a new turn.
And I don't have very many options. Is there a way that I can... No, that won't go well.
There was only 15 seconds left.
Okay. This is tense.
Let's go.
Break a leg, parry.
Shit. That sucked.
Oh my goodness. This is
I
going
was
so
hoping,
well.
I was hoping it would go down. Oh, I hate you. Will this gunpowder not explode? This bottle? Does it just not?
Is there a way that I can get... No, it won't hit you. You're also in a really good spot. Excuse me. Let's see. I could...
Time was of the essence.
What? Wait, what just happened? What just happened?
I don't
What
know.
just happened?
I don't know
What just happened?
I have no idea what happened.
What just...
No, don't know. Do not know.
That is nuts. What just happened?
Oops.
I believe you just took it, didn't you?
I don't know.
Did you get a trophy?
No, I didn't.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I think it's not 2 out of 3. I think it's 3 out of 4.
What the heck? It put you right there with two of my dudes? How is that fair?
Perfect.
My goodness. What?
Ooh, did not go well.
That was dumb.
I did not anticipate another round.
Well, maybe it's best of, and since we each won, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Why am I in such a weird place? I like can't go anywhere.
You're a bit stuck.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, well, I'll just wait it out up here for a little bit, I guess.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh. Ah.
I feel a little bad because I think the intention was with 2 out of 3, and you did win that.
Oh, you're right, I
The
did.
the final loss, I don't want to take responsibility for. Yeah, so how are you feeling? Are you feeling up to this round, or you want to...
I mean, I wasn't expecting this to go this long.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill myself.
Well, I just killed one of my dudes. It doesn't really, like, it's not...
No, you deserve this trophy. So, I would say skip your turn.
Well, that's not really in the spirit of the game.
No. The plan was for the 2 out of 3, and you did win it. And I must have set the settings wrong, so.
Well, I'm still gonna play the game, so...
Do it.
Ow!
Overwhelmingly, you are very good with the grenades, I have to say. So while we're doing this round, in which is going to be a quick one, why don't we discuss a little bit about your feelings on the game?
Okay. I thought it was really fun. It is a lot slower than I expected it to be, I guess. Like, you know, because even though there is a timer and it's like things move quickly, it just, there's a lot more, I guess, decision making than I expected there to be. And like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's more strategic than you thought it would be?
Yes, exactly.
And less action?
Yeah. Which isn't bad.
Is it a good surprise or a bad surprise?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just not what I expected.
Yeah. Like I said, in my childhood, you know, we would spend so much time on this game. I mean, just hours and hours. Because so much of it, like you just said, is really is strategizing. And then the payoff, while amusing, because we would fuck it up so often.
Right.
And again, just to clarify, this is my bad, so I'm ending it so that.
There it is. First of many.
Yay!
Yay, I got a trophy.
You did the thing.
I did a thing because Tony killed himself.
Well, you earned it because, well, actually, I did kill myself the last round too. But I don't know why. I don't know what went wrong. I had such a good plan.
It's alright. Yeah, even the best laid plans, you know, whatever that saying is.
Congratulations, by the way. That was, that could have gone up in the air, and you totally took it.
Yeah, I expected that I would be a lot worse at this game than I was.
I think you were very confident in this. You picked up very quickly, even though, like you discussed earlier, the game does not do a good job of giving you a robust tutorial on all the different options for the weapons.
Right. So there's that first level where it's like, oh hey, you know, this is how you use this, but then it only gives you like a few of the weapons. Maybe as you earn the weapons it shows you. I don't know, we didn't really play the single player that long. But then,
Yeah.
like I said, when you go to select the weapon, the instructions disappear from the screen. So you have to like
Yeah.
read the instructions all the way through before you can even get the weapon out to play with it. So it's like,
Yeah.
that's not quite right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then again, just like the jump button being square, and you have to like get used to that and stuff. I don't know. I mean, that's negligible. That's pretty easy to deal with, but just yeah, not quite as intuitive as I expected it to be in the controls.
Yeah. I mean, I will say that we only scratched the surface as far as the weapon options. In total, there's 65 weapons and utilities
Oh,
available
wow.
in the game, and I'd say we probably used about 20 to 25.
Yeah, maybe.
So a lot of options, a lot of different ways to kill each other, just like in real life.
Of course.
So what I want from you, of course, is your rating. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to give you a couple of stats. You'll keep that in mind when you give your review and score, okay?
Okay.
So first of all, from howlongtobeat.com, which is a site that does a very good job at estimating the average times to complete a game, either just a quick story-based run or a completionist run. Those stats are to complete the main story of this game, which I think story is loose,
Yeah.
but we're talking about 14 and a half hours. To do the main story and all the extras is 21 hours. The disk size for downloading this digitally is 2.2 gigabytes, and the price normally, which is a new thing that I'm adding to
interesting
these
fact
descriptions,
Uh-huh.
is $24.99, and of course it is free this month in November. The Metacritic rating for this game is, well, I'm not going to give you that yet. What I'm going to give you is the top
Intel
Metacritic
says
rating
Mesmer
review
is
and the
unlocking
bottom
more of the
Metacritic
stone
rating
carrot.
review. So I'll read you the top one, which is a score of 80 from PlayStation Universe. They said, all eventualities considered, it's a matter of refinement rather than revolution for PlayStation's best-loved Worm-based series, with developer Team 17 tinkering and toying to make Worms Battlegrounds the most definitive entry in the series to date. And the low score, 40, from PlayStation Official Magazine UK, they said that those thrills are buried beneath so much frustration and utter madness.
Okay.
So I'll need a score from you, which means 0 and 100. 0 being the worst, 100 being the best.
I would give it maybe like maybe a 65.
Talk me through where you landed. How
Well,
you landed there.
So it is fun. Like, you know, it's good multiplayer fun if you want to blow your friends up or whatever. But because of the frustrations that I had at the beginning where like the controls aren't intuitive, you can't, like, the tutorial isn't really tutorial-y, and like
Yeah.
like the aim and move being the exact same control makes it frustrating.
Yeah.
But it's a lot slower than I expected it to be. Like you said, more strategy than action. And that's not a bad thing, it's just not what I wanted from this game, I guess.
What was your expectation just based on, I guess, the animation style and the name?
Well, I mean, I knew of the Worms games, and what I knew of the Worms games was that you just, like, shoot things at people. Like, there wasn't... Like, the only thing I knew about it was that you, like, launch weapons at each other. I didn't realize that there were so many, like, weapon choices and there was so much strategy involved. I thought it was mostly just, like, about angles and aiming and that sort of thing. And, like, there was, like, maybe one or two weapons that did different things. But this is, like, you gotta figure out... This is more of, like, a puzzle game than, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you gotta figure out where the... Which isn't bad. I like puzzle games, but it's just not what I expected from this game.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, you're in good company because my rating was a 70, which is not so far off. I have this huge nostalgia factor.
Sure.
Factor.
Factor.
Factor. factor, obviously, with the game from my childhood. But the controls do feel a little bit, I don't know, they're not as fluid as they were back in the PC, which is tough. Whenever you're doing a port based on a control scheme that is completely different than console controls, that's going to be difficult. And I think they did a competent job. But the fact that, like you mentioned many times, there's no clear tutorials. You go from weapon to weapon, and it can be a pop-up. It does not have to take away from the gameplay. So I don't understand why they don't do that for the first time you're going through. That's a real negative. As well as Metacritic gave this rating of 65. No, 62.
Really?
So 62.
So yeah, so we're all right in the
close.
same. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely worth it if you're going for trophies. Like I said, the 2.5% for Ultra Rare, the Platinum, I think really is more of a time sink and a bit of a luck thing because a lot of the trophies are multiplayer, so you're competing with random people. You can't play only with friends and kind of cheat the trophies that way. You have to play ranked matches.
Oh,
so
really?
I think that's where the difficulty is coming from.
I see. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Because even on
You mean multiplayer?
Well, just like
trophies?
not being able to, like you have to play ranked things, you can't play with friends to unlock the stuff.
Yeah.
Where it feels like in something like Overwatch with the multiplayer things, like as long as you're in a certain game mode, like as long as you're in quick play or competitive, you can have anyone you want on your team. You can be playing with your friends. You can be playing against your friends. Like it doesn't that's not a problem. It's just like you have to be in that particular game mode. So, you know, like I don't know how I feel about having to play against random strangers, like making that a requirement, as opposed to it just being
not just playing, but beating them.
Right. So I think it should just be like, as long as you're playing like the online component and not like the single player mode, that you should be able to unlock whatever the trophies are. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you never know. Those things are like luck of the draw. You don't know who you're going to be playing against.
No, yeah, you're totally right. You know, and there's like, it's not just that. Like, I think one of the harder trophies, you have to achieve a win streak of 5 ranked online games, and that's totally random. Whether you're going to be able to beat 5 in a row.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I find that a bit frustrating. Obviously, it's designed to pad the game.
Yeah.
If you're a trophy hunter, but I don't think it's undoable. It's just a matter of getting lucky with who you get with.
Yeah.
And my other big thing with multiplayer, and I've mentioned this before, but the big problem with multiplayer trophies is it's a gamble how long these servers remain online.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So at any point, you know, Team 17 could pull these servers.
Yeah.
And it's not completely unfathomable that they would pull servers, especially if they come out with a new Worms. Why would they want an old Worms server, you know? So that makes me nervous. This is a complete aside, but there was another PS Plus download, oh gosh, from a year ago. It was a NBA 2K16.
Okay.
Now, I'm not a sports guy in real life. I'm not a sports guy in the video game world either.
Right.
But, you know, it's a PS Plus game. I like to experience everything. So I downloaded it. Those servers are closing on December 31st. So now I had to re-download this game, and I'm working hard to get as many online trophies as possible. One of which there's no way I'm going to get. The rate on this is like 0.04% ultra rare. No one gets this trophy. It's because it's this complete randomized auction-based trophy. It's nuts. And the fact that they're closing the servers, it makes me really angry. I feel like if you're going to close the server on a game like this, you need to keep a way to give people these trophies. And that's controversial because if people are earning it the same way, then I can see why you would want to do that. And then my argument would be just don't have these online trophies.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
That's my little rant. I apologize. So, that's Worms.
We're in Battlegrounds.
Yeah, congratulations on getting your targeted trophy.
Thanks. But if you're...
Oh, for some reason, you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh. Hang on. I said that
Mm-hmm.
this is definitely worth the free download, but I don't
Yeah.
think that I would pay $25 for this game.
Yeah, I thought it was a good idea to include the prices because it really gives an idea of how they value this game. And I totally agree with you. 25 seems like a lot.
25 is a lot. I would pay maybe 10 for this game, if that.
Certainly under 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm not trying to diminish what this game does. I think what it does confidently. It does a fun multiplayer game, and I understand that multiplayer games require a lot of resources with maintaining servers and all that, but
Yeah.
still, it just seems like for what is really a one-note experience, I mean, you're doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
The single player, while it had a little bit more of a puzzle aspect, it didn't add that much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I would say it's a bit overpriced at $24.99, but, you know, that is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for playing with me. That was the first time we got to play actually together.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. So we haven't discussed this, but I'm pretty sure that next time we should go back to a VR experience.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And
Until Dawn Rush of Blood was released and is an extended free download for PS Plus members, which is nice. This is now the second VR experience they're providing us. I think that is great that they're maintaining. What's the word I'm looking for? They believe in their product and they're providing these experiences. I think it's great.
yeah, that is great. I agree.
And it's a scary game, and because I tortured you last time making you play a scary game, you can torture me this time.
Great. Yay, you get to play the scary game. The thing is, I still have to experience the scary game as you're playing it, so, like, you know.
That's true.
Yeah. That's okay.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah, it was definitely good.
If you wanted to game with us, how would you do that?
I am Caustic Sofa on the PlayStation Network.
What type of games do you normally play?
Normally I play like puzzly platformery type games. I just bought Star Wars The Force Awakens Lego version, so that's what I'm playing right now.
I love it. I love those Lego games. They're so cute.
They're so cute. I wish they would go back to the days of the not talking Lego games. I hate the dialogue in the games. Is that weird?
You
Am I
hate the
weird for
voice
that?
acting.
Yeah, because they were so cutesy before when they had to like make do without talking, and now it's just like everyone is obnoxious and I just want them to shut up.
The last one that I played in which they didn't talk was Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, I don't think I played that one.
It was fun and cute, and you're right, there's a lot of expressions, a lot of movements, a lot of grunts, and I thought it was really cute because they tell the story in this broad stroke, and that's fun. But like newer games like the Batman ones, I think, the new Batman,
Yeah.
they talk in that one, they talk in the Avengers one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that you have a strong opinion, though, on it.
Really? I don't know. I just thought there was something just so cute about them not being able to talk to each other, and they had to like communicate in ways that weren't with speech. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I hear you. That's interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, how can we find you in the gaming world, Tony?
I am Paradox, spelled as unusual as you can spell it. P-A-I-R-O-D-O-C-S. Paradox.
Awesome.
And you'll find me playing a lot of role-playing games, but plenty of multiplayer experiences as well, so feel free to hit me up.
Yeah, add us up on there. And I do play Overwatch a lot, so if you're an Overwatch fan, you know, we could do that. That'd be fun.
And I hear that's still a popular game, so get on that.
Well, they just released a new character, so like, yeah, it's pretty popular.
Man, they are really supporting that game, like, for the long term.
Yes, indeed.
Very cool. Okay, well, tune in next Friday because Thursday's Thanksgiving, and you know, eat your dinners and don't worry about streaming with us. Instead, come in on Friday I think Friday, probably Friday.
Probably
Well,
Friday. We'll do some behind the scenes talking, and we'll let you know.
yeah, and we'll be playing Until Dawn, Rush of Blood. Not a cutie.
All right. Good night, everyone.